The third one is to stay in your lane. Let me repeat that. Stay in your lane. I have another story for you. So one day, a crow, I'm sure we all know what a crow is. That black bird we normally see in scary movies that makes that sound, something like that. So one day, a crow set out on a journey to explore the world and to learn about life. While it was flying, it suddenly got thirsty. And so it decided to drink from a sparkling, clean lake it saw nearby. But there was something about this lake. The lake was so sparkling and so clean that it was like a mirror. So as the crow was about to drink from the lake, it saw one black, ugly animal inside. And the crow could not help but say, "Omo, I feel sorry for the animal with this ugly face." And then the crow started laughing all by itself. Ka, 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 ka. And while it was laughing, it saw that the animal was laughing as well. And so the crow stopped laughing. And the animal also stopped. What's going on here? The crow then tilted its head to the left, trying to understand what this animal is. The animal did the same thing. The crow then tilted its head to the right, and the animal did the exact same thing. And that was when it clicked. The crow finally realized what it was looking at. It was not another animal. It was its own reflection. The moment it realized that, it just shouted, "Hey! Omo, I didn't know I was this ugly. Chai!" And then all of a sudden, the crow felt unhappy and dissatisfied with his appearance. It then heard a voice in the lake, someone saying, "Who is disturbing the peace and quiet of my lake?" And so the crow looked up and it saw a white, beautiful swan. I'm sure we all know what a swan is, those white ducks with long necks. And so the crow flew over to the swan and said, "Mr. Swan, you have to be the happiest bird alive. I mean, look at your long, elegant neck and your white, beautiful feathers. Wow." The swan then looked at the crow and said, "Guy, have you seen a parrot before?" A parrot not only has one color on its feathers, it has multicolored feathers. I mean, all the colors on the rainbow. Now, that is definitely the happiest bird alive. You can even find one there in the forest. And so the crow went to the forest in search for the parrot. Not far from the lake, it found one. And they went to the parrot and said, "Mr. Parrot, you have to be the happiest bird alive. I mean, I can't even count the number of colors on your feathers. Magnificent." Then the parrot looked at him and said, "Guy, have you seen a peacock before?" "Guy, this thing is so majestic. It's so high class. It lives in a palace like a king. And not just that, human beings feed it every single day, and human beings come to admire it every single day. Chaize. Guy, that's definitely the happiest bird alive. Like, hands down, no debate. I'm not even going to argue about it." And the crow asked, "Where can I find this peacock?" Is it peacock? Yeah, where can I find this peacock? And then the parrot said, "In one place the human beings call a zoo." And so the crow went to the zoo in search for the peacock. It found it difficult to reach the peacock because there were so many people that surrounded the peacock's cage. But then it saw a tree branch close enough to the peacock's cage, and it sat there. And it said, "Mr. Peacock, respect, sir. You have to be the happiest bird alive. I mean, you live in a palace like a king. Human beings feed you every day. Human beings come to admire you every single day, sir. You are the happiest bird alive." The peacock looked at the crow and said, "Bros, what are you saying? I am trapped in a cage. I don't have the freedom to see my family and my friends. I eat the same nonsense every single day. I cannot travel the world and explore life, yet somehow you think I'm the happiest bird alive?" But then, Mr. Crow, you can do all of that. You can explore the world, you can see your family and your friends, you can enjoy life. Surely, Mr. Crow, you're the happiest bird alive. One of the biggest destroyers of our happiness today is comparing ourselves to other people. We look at what we have and we compare it to what other people have. We look at the cars they drive, the watches they wear, the clothes they wear, the places they travel to, houses they live in, people they hang out with, and so on and so forth, while at the same time we overlook our own blessings. We overlook what Allah has blessed us all with. But if it is happiness you seek, if it is fulfillment, if it is meaning, don't compare yourself to who someone else is today. Instead, compare yourself to who you were in the past. Because you are your one and only competition. It's not me versus you. Life is not sports. In sports, that's how it is. But in real life, that's not how it is. In real life, it's me versus me, you versus you, them versus them. So if we want to all do ourselves and our mental health a favor, let us all stay in our own lane and view our own selves as our one and only competition.